What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and I am back with, as you can see here, a pretty big mail day that I want to share with you today. And then there's actually a pretty big card that's tucked away in here that we'll save for the end. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. I do want to start with two very generous packages that I received this past week. The first one is from a viewer named Steven, and I won't go through this whole stack here, but he sent me this whole stack of 2000s Pacers stuff. He knew that I liked that. He said, I'm going to send you some 2000s Pacers. So I do want to show you a couple of them here. We've got this Jermaine O'Neal from 2007 SPX, and it is a nice dual patch numbered, or dual relic. This is a patch piece numbered to 15. And these were kind of interesting because they mixed up the jersey number and career high points labeling on some of them. So like I've seen a Kobe that's like this one where it has the 24 cutout, but then it says career high points. And obviously, even in 2007, that was not Kobe's career high. 55 here, that is Jermaine O'Neal's career high. And I remember when he got it because Reggie Miller had the franchise high at 57, and J.O. asked to be checked out of the game out of respect for Reggie. So I thought that was really cool. That's a cool moment in Pacers history. So that's kind of captured on this card here as well. And just a great looking card with a couple nice relic swatches on there. So I had that. Orlando Johnson, RPA, just some really good stuff in here. I won't go through all of it. David Harrison, numbered card to 100, Reggie Miller, refractor, and so on. So thank you very much, Steven. I will have a lot of fun sorting through all that stuff. And then another viewer named Gary sent me this stack and a really nice note to go along with it as well. And he said I even threw in a Pistons card, so he put the Marcus Sasser card in there for me. But some great stuff from Gary here, including, notice there's a G League ref in the back of this. You know, always look at your card, see what's going on. I had someone ask me about that, so that's from a Fan Jam event. I had to look that one up. So I got a little bit of extra entertainment out of that, trying to figure out where that picture was from. So we've got some new top stuff, a Halliburton Silver, which I will always grab these when I see them for cheap because I was at that game. We got a Miles Turner, 1-in-1 on-card auto, and then a Benedict Mathurin rookie auto as well. So like I said, Gary sent that along, as well as a very nice note. So thank you for that, Gary. All right, let's go ahead and move into the purchases here. So this first stack, let's start with this one. This is a Leaf Giannis Fat Patch. And I don't really like the design of this card. I'm not wild about it at all, but I felt like for the price that these go for, and it's got a picture of them on there. Not all of the Leaf ones have that. For the price that these go for, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. I'll probably put it in my showcase at a show. I feel like I got it for a very good deal. So at some point, I'll probably be moving that. Not in a huge hurry, though, but anytime you can get a jumbo game-worn patch of Giannis for super cheap, I feel like that's a pretty good buy. Even though I'm not the biggest Giannis fan and not the biggest Bucks fan, but coincidentally I bought two Bucks cards. This Topps card here, this Topps relic, was $5 shipped. I like this because it's from when they had these black jerseys that had like the antler silhouette on the side that was in like beige or tan, and this is from one of those antler pieces. So technically not a patch, although there's some stitching involved with that, or at least I don't know. I don't think I would call it a patch, but well, maybe. It looks like it could be attached. Either way, it was a cool relic for $5 shipped. Doesn't look too bad for an unlicensed card, so I thought I would go ahead and add that one to the... that one will go in the random player PC, the Dame PC. So, all right. I say Dame PC, there's probably just a few cards in it. All right, so this is a Valentine from, I believe, 1962. I've seen two dates for him online. The eBay listings say 1963. ComC's got them at 1962. So it's from one of those 2 years. They're Valentine's Day cards. I saw this at a show. You might have seen the video recently, and the guy wanted $55 for this one. And they're meant to be creased here, but not here. And his was creased really bad in the middle. And I went online instead and got a lot of 10 of them for $30. So I won't show the other 9. They're not really significant here, but I figured, you know what, I'll buy that one for cheaper than he was asking and maybe offset the cost with some of the other ones. So adding that to the Nixon and Kennedy PCs as well. All right, let's keep things moving here. going to try to get through this fairly quick. This is a 2024-25 Deca Gold of Tristan Newton, who barely logged any time with the Pacers. I'm surprised they even have a picture of him wearing the uniform. I did not get this for $60. It was considerably cheaper, maybe $25, which is probably still more than a Tristan Newton should cost, but I like these Deca Golds. They look decent under the light. They look super dull in hand. So, but they go in my gold binder. You know, I'm not going to keep complaining about how they don't match up to the originals, but it's based off the 2013 design, and I really like that. Okay, Thad Young Galactic. I want to say this is 2017. Yeah, 2017. I think I have it, but it was $2 shipped. You know, I can't say no to Pacers Galactic for $2 shipped. All right, this is a 2025-26 Topps Swish and Stitch relic of Jarris Walker, who I mentioned him recently. I said, man, we really need a breakout game from him. Well, Monday night against the Pistons, I think he scored 21, hit all of his three-point shots. It was just a great night for Jarris. So hopefully that's a turn in the right direction. I do really like Jarris Walker. He has not been playing great this year at all. This is a significant card, though, to me because this is his third season, and this is his first game-worn card. So he was a Fanatics exclusive athlete. That doesn't mean they couldn't have made relics for him still, because like they did for Wemby, but for whatever reason, they never got that Jarris. Panini never got that Jarris jersey, so he didn't have anything his first or second year, and then Topps got hold of a jersey, and he's in their very first product. So not a great relic piece at all, but I love the design on this. I love the foil. This is just a really good looking card. So I might grab some others, even if the the patch isn't all that desirable. Usually I prioritize the patch and then the other stuff, which I guess I'm doing here because the patch is game worn. But anyway, all right, enough rambling on that. I got a couple retro materials cards. This one is a set card. The timing of this wasn't great because there's just so much stuff I want to buy right now. And then, of course, this Thurl Bailey showed up for a decent price. Probably a little more than I want to pay, but it's one that I still need for my set. I think this puts me at 22 out of 28. So, it's one you need and you don't ever see these and the price isn't horrible. You just have to grab it. So that's what I did in this case. Another retro materials card from another year. This is a Wilt 2024-25 Retro Materials Prime. Yep, Prime. You see it is actually a patch piece. This was numbered 4 out of 25. And it was posted for a very reasonable bin. I think the seller kind of posted it more like the one-color napkin pieces. And I've got Wilt stuff in my PC already. I said, man, I really like this, but I don't need to be spending on another Wilt card right now. So I sent an offer. And they countered somewhere in the middle. Well, remember, I said the bin was already very reasonable. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I said, you know what? I'll just put it in my showcase. It'll be something that I can easily move. Well, I got it in hand. I don't want to move this at all. This is staying in the PC. So, yes, we're adding another Wilt patch. I'll have to move some other stuff instead, I guess. But I couldn't turn that down. The price was just too good on that. I even thought about going for this retro material set, just like I did with this one here. But I looked at the checklist. It's not horrible. I don't really want to spend on a LeBron. I don't think I want to go down that rabbit hole right now. There's just too much stuff that I'm after, including stuff like this. So, as you can see here, this is a Pacers card. It is a jumbo patch in several ways here. It is it's actually a brand new card, even though it's a Pacers Paul George card. This is a 2024-25 Immaculate Insignias card of Paul George, numbered 5 of 5. As you can see here, it's a piece of a jumbo Logoman. I believe I have matched this to, or at least the style, to a warm-up jacket from the 2016-2017 season, because there's a flawless patch from that came out around the same time that has one of the commemorative patches from the side sleeve that would match this style of jacket. So I'm pretty sure that those go together. I haven't seen any of the other 5 copies. I figure one of them is going to be the top of the Logoman, but who knows what else is in that product. But anyway, I saw this. I don't have a Paul George Logoman, or I didn't have one. And probably a standalone 101 would cost too much, even though I did pay up for this one as well. But I said, you know what? I love the warm-up stuff. Some people hate it. I love the warm-up stuff. I love that Panini's rolling all this out at the end. I think it's a good end of the Panini era. This would be a great card for me to grab. So I did. Waited for it. Came all the way from Australia. It's here. And I'm very happy about that. I know I even teased it on a reel or a short or whatever you call it, just because I had to get it out there. I had to show it off. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know I went through those cards pretty quick, but had a lot of stuff to show off for today. Instead of splitting it into two, let's just do it all in one video. Anyway, there you have it. Appreciate you guys watching, as always.